All right, man. What a night. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute. I think it's been a whole full week. I haven't made a video since last Saturday. But we had a active night of fights tonight, UFC, and then we had the boxing event. I guess Charo fought too, or Jermell Charo, I believe his name is. What is his name? The twin? One of the twins. Anyways, I didn't watch that fight. But the Julio Cesar Chavez senior event with Anderson Silva is a co-main event with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And then we had, of course, UFC Vegas 29, headlined by, Korean Zombie and Danny Ige. So, which was a fun fight. Shout out to Korean Zombie. He won that, got it done in a 5-round decision. Basically won that fight pretty, dominantly. It wasn't like Danny Ige wasn't. He had moments. He was landing some nice shots, nice body shots. He would go to the body and go up top. But he was successful with the low kick, and then he stopped throwing it, it seemed like. And he was headhunting a lot. And the Korean Zombie was just kind of made it a mixed martial arts fight. Took him to the ground, was in his guard, took his back, body locked him a couple times, body triangle, was searching for the rear naked. Danny Ige was fighting the hands a lot. But yeah, overall, Chan Sung Jung just beat him all around. I like his swag, man. His swag is so sick. He does a little shoulder roll, like he fights with his hands down, does a little shoulder roll, slips punches like that. It's kind of sick. His swag is dope, man. For a North Korean cat, like he's real swaggy for real. And Jesus, I'm sorry, man. It's getting text messages like crazy, but yeah, man, he looked really good. And then we had the co-main event was Alexei Oleinik, Sergey Spivak, which wasn't crazy, but Sergey got that fight. And then the fight that I really wanted to talk about was the Chito Vera Davy Grant fight, which is a great fight. I gave Davy Grant the first round, gave Marlon 2 and 3. But it's crazy because one of the judges had it 30-26, which I was like, whoa. That's why, if you watch my posts, like when I was posting about it, and I was like, I got nervous because I was like, damn, did someone see all 3 rounds going to Davy Grant? When I heard 30-26, I was like, oh no, they're going to give it to Davy Grant. And they gave it to Marlon, which I was like, oh, that's weird that they gave him a 30-20. I was like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean? What other fight? Matt Brown. Man, Matt Brown came with a hard overhand, just knocked out, just straight right down the middle. Slapped Diego Lima, clapped him, and he just twisted and fell on the floor, bro. It was just flatlined him, bro. It's a good main card. And then the early prelims, Chaos Williams fought, which was a good fight versus that ex-football player, Matthew Semmelsberger. He's I forgot where he came from, like Alabama. I don't want to misspeak, but he's definitely, I believe he came from college football. And I think this was like his second or third fight in the UFC, which was a good fight, man. He cracks too, and he was landing some shots on Chaos. And but Chaos basically overall won that fight. Fun fight. But what I really also, man, the fight that kicked off the night, Casey Oneil, who remained undefeated, 7-0. Man, she looked good. She has a high pace, and I like her. So she beat Laura. I forgot how to say her last name. Procopio. Brazilian, high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu girl, but also could stand up and fight. But Casey Oneil was beating her in the grappling exchanges, which was pretty awesome. You know what I mean? I saw Casey Oneil when she fought her first fight, and not like that, but she fought Shauna Dobson, I believe. Let me make sure. Shauna Dobson, yes. She TKO'd her in the second round. But, and I was like, man, I like this girl, man. She's cool. But she sets a high pace, too. She pushes forward. And she's relentless. She's on top of you. I love it. I love how she fights, bro. Her fighting style is one of my favorites. Pushes the pace. She's good everywhere. Yeah, man, she looked really good. And I like what she said at the end. She was like, they were like, when do you want to come back? She said, I want to take some time off. I want to get better. and come back for her next fight. So it just sounds like she's taking it serious, and she's the real, not like, of course you're taking it serious, but like, her mindset just seems really good. She said she want to take some time off, get better, and come back in a couple months. She said, I think October, December, or something like that, before the end of the year. I think she wants something like, damn, yeah, awesome. You know what I mean? Just dope. I'll put some clips over this video as well so you can see what I'm talking about. Her finish was nasty. I didn't even talk about it. She got her in the rear naked, put her to sleep, put the girl to sleep, bro. It was nasty. Put her to sleep, man. Really impressive. Really, really impressive. What else happened? And then the boxing event came on right after. I had a power outage, man. That's what's even crazier, man. The power went out here. PG&E shut off the power for like 3 hours for everybody in the whole city. Not in the whole city, but a big part of the city. So it's frustrating. So I'm on my phone streaming. And I watched the Anderson Silva, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. fight. And man, I was impressed. Felt like Anderson lost maybe the first, second round at most. After that, he picked it up, was landing shots, threw more shots, landed more shots. Looked good as a boxer. He ate shots pretty well. He got hit with a couple nice shots. But man, overall, man, I was really, really impressed with Anderson. 46 years old, bro. I didn't even realize he's that old. Like, I thought he was like 44. You know, he's 46. And I think Julio Cesar Chavez is 42. But man, looked good, bro. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was upset that he lost. You know, I felt like he looked like he thought he won, but it's like, no, bro. You got schooled, bro. You got beat up. You know what's crazy about it is like he missed weight, I think by 2 pounds. I could be off. It might be a pound. I'm not sure, but he missed weight, right? Had to pay Anderson Silva $100K out of his purse. So it's like that's already huge, which goes to show because Julio Cesar Chavez would miss weight in boxing. Because he wasn't taking shit serious. That's what they said. He's always lazy, you know, partied. He's a partier and whatnot. But, you know, obviously he didn't take Anderson Silva serious. He didn't take Anderson Silva seriously and missed weight. Coughed up $100K. And then Anderson probably took this shit for real serious. And then went out there and looked good, man. I was really impressed, super happy. It's a huge W for the MMA community and the world, the MMA world. And just looked good, man. 46 years old, you know. Whooped a high level boxer champ. Whether people say, oh, he's been washed, I don't care. He was an ex-champ. He was a very high level fighter at one point. You know what I mean? Anderson's also older than him, and in his last fight in the UFC got knocked. You know what I'm saying? So though I want to hear none of that, you know. Not that I'm making it like, you know, MMA versus boxing or nothing, but I posted and people are already like, he's not high level, and it's like, bro, yes he is. Maybe just because he's not where he was and he was in his prime, but neither is Anderson. They're both very high level people. It's just they're not in their prime. You know what I mean? But shout out to Anderson, did the damn thing. Yeah, I was super happy for that, man. He won that shit. Because I remember back in the day, he wanted to box Roy Jones. Not saying that just because he did this, it would have been bad, but I just remember he's been wanting to do this, and happy for him that he got to get it done, you know, and win. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous thinking about it. I was like, fuck, I don't know, man. He's facing a real boxer. You know what I mean? Even though, like, what I said about Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., like, he's a partier, he doesn't take shit serious sometimes, but still, I get nervous when it comes to, like, MMA people fighting real boxers because, you know, it is different, you know. The punches are different, the technique is different, you know what I mean? But, he did it. He did a good job. He looked good, man. I'm super happy for him. He got paid out of his ass, you know what I mean? Then you go to the main event, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. versus Hector Camacho. It's 4 rounds of with headgear on. Hector Camacho clearly took it easy and let him survive. Was pity pattering, moving around, you know, just little like and stuff like that. But Julio Sr. was landing some nice body shots and stuff, but then, yeah, you know what? I would have rather have somebody, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or Sr.'s age from the fight game instead of this 42-year-old dude. You know, he's 42 years old fighting a 58-year-old. It just didn't make sense. And then he was taking it easy. It just didn't make sense. It seemed like, you know, it just didn't make sense to me. When you're watching it, you're like, this doesn't make sense. Because I was thinking in my head, like, he's going to kill him. He's going to crush this fool. Like, He's slow, he's old, he's gonna die, you know what I mean? He's gonna get whooped out there. But then you realize when he's fighting, like, oh, he's taking it easy. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. But then it's like, but why would Senior want to just have a fight where this guy takes it easy and then he's done and he's like, I won. And it's like, but he clearly took it easy on you. And then it's like, I don't know, it's a weird thing. It's just weird to me. I figured like I think they should have just found a person his age that would have actually fought him with the headgear on. Because that guy, Hector Camacho clearly didn't. Hector Camacho Jr. clearly didn't really like. Because there was times where he was holding on to him, and the ref was like, what are you doing? He was just holding on to him. You know what I mean? It was just weird, man. Weird. But overall, fun night of fights. Great night. Minus the power outage, you know. Other than that, I'm setting this fish tank up. I'm going to have a fish tank right here, right behind me. It's going to be dope. Watch when I set this up. I'm slowly doing it, too, because I got the seeds sprouting in there. I got like this much water in there. I'm going to have it sprout. It's going to be a slow build tank because I want to get it plant. It's going to be a live plant tank. It's just going to be dope as fuck. I'll show a video. I'll post a video of it when it's fully done, which will be in like probably a month. Probably maybe longer, actually, because the seeds should start sprouting this week coming up. They should start sprouting this week coming up. Anyways, I'm just not even talking about this fish tank. Great night of fights. It's fun. Today is Saturday. I'll upload this video tomorrow morning or Monday morning. Tomorrow morning. Monday morning, I'm going to upload the interview I got with Amber Leibrock. And, yeah, her fight got canceled. Sucks, but she's working on things to get it. Still going to release the interview during the fight week, which would have been next week. It's a good interview. Here's the thing about it. So, technical difficulties. I made some production errors, which, it's upsetting, but hey, here's what happens. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Vlad TV style of interviews, where it's just him behind the scenes, and the person that he's interviewing and talking to is on the camera. So basically, it's gonna be like that, where I'm talking, you can hear me talking, but I'm just not on camera. It's only her on camera, which is fine. You know what I mean? Next time, I got it. I know what I did wrong. I know how it messed up and why it turned out, why I had to do it this way. All those things will be fixed on the next one in person. You know what I'm saying? So, forgive me for that. But other than that, it's a great interview. It's like 45 minutes long. It's good, man. I liked it a lot. Especially the time when it was dope. She's a fun person. She's cool. Got a dope personality. She's a cool person to kick it with. But yeah, so this video will be tomorrow morning. And then I'll release that Monday morning. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be dope. We'll have 2 videos. One tomorrow, one Monday. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, man, like my videos, comment, tell me what you think. Let me know what you think. Show love or don't. It is what it is, man. We're grinding. I'm still moving. You know what I mean? Where am I at? Where are we at with subscribers? I've been losing some. I'm at 744, so I've gained 2. That's cool. I'm cool with that. This is the highest number I've ever been at. I was at 743, lost like 3, went down to 740, and now I'm back up to 744. So, hey man, I love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.